How can you get cast again on another project? How do you make your director want to work with you again? How do you use the rehearsal process as an audition for the next show or your next chance to work? Hi, I'm Emery, and I'm here to share some theater tips with you today. I've been a theater educator for over 10 years, and now I work as part of a local theater nonprofit community, and I'm here to share some tips to make directors want to work with you again. Now, to preface this, I've directed many productions, both in the high school, middle school, and community theater levels. And these are 6 things that make me, as a director, want to cast you again. First, that you are positive and respectful. That you bring a good energy into the space when you come in and ready to work. You are happy to be there. You are ready to engage with everybody around you. This is a positive experience for you. You are not being a Debbie Downer, turning around every corner and complaining and moaning about every little thing going on in the show. And you are respectful to your castmates, to the crew, and to the tech team and leadership teams. Huge. Your attitude, number 1 thing that will get you cast again. That's not saying you can't be human and have a bad day, but we check it at the door and we don't bring that stuff into the rehearsal space as best we can. We want to keep this a collaborative, creative environment. 2, do your homework. Do the work. Memorize your lines. Your director gives an off-book date, be off-book by that date. If you don't know what that means, I'm going to do a theater terminology episode coming up soon here, so stay tuned. Have you done your book work? There's an episode coming up on that too. Know your objectives. What does your character want? What drives them? Have you done your backstory work? All these things show that you are taking this seriously, that you are willing to do the work to be a good actor. You're not just showing up and winging it. We as directors want to work with that kind of people that are willing to give it all and bring a great drive to the project. Number 3, don't cause drama. Theater people have a stigma as being dramatic. I don't know where it comes from. Who knows? Anyways, what I mean by don't cause drama is don't be gossiping. Don't be mean. Don't be starting trouble. Don't be rude and judgmental in the rehearsal space. Don't start whispering in the green room. Just don't be that person. Community theater and all theater should be a collaboration, a collective of people there to create art and have a great time. Don't be the person that's stirring the pot during all of that, because I can guarantee you, if you're that person, your director's not going to cast you again. That is my number 1 rule. If I have somebody, and they could be the most talented person in the cast, but if they're stirring the pot and causing constant drama, I have no interest in working with them again. No thank you. Bye-bye. You arrive early, and you are prepared to work. Now, I'm coming from a scenario of community theater. If there's a 6:30 rehearsal and you work till 6:30, that's life. Unfortunately, we can't get around that too much. But I just mean if you're always rolling into rehearsal, slamming a burger and not in your rehearsal clothes and 2 minutes late running in the door, it's really hard to work with that as a director. What is nice is when people can show up a couple minutes early, they're fully ready to work on the show, they are in a good mind space, they are wearing appropriate clothing to move in, all of that kind of thing. So be early if you can, be early, and be prepared to work. Have a collaborative spirit. Be ready to work with your director and castmates. Be alive and present in the scene. Don't be just thinking about your part, your lines. Be there for your fellow actors to work off of. Listen to the director. Listen to the crew. Engage politely and kindly with the crew. You are not above them. They are not above you. This is a collaborative setting. So everybody needs to work together, and you need to have a collaborative spirit in this space for that to work. 1 note on that though, absolutely work with your actors and your directors to be building something, but don't ever direct other actors. That is not your job as an actor. So make sure that direction always comes from the director or assistant director and not from you, actor to actor. If you think you have a great idea that must be done, take it to your director and run it by them. But never ever give that advice, give that direction to another actor. Big no-no. And in this collaborative spirit, tip number 5 is to take direction well. Yes, you know your character, you've done all the backstory work, but if the director asks you to do something, your answer shouldn't be, I don't think my character would do that. I want you to find a way to play with it. Try it. Maybe it won't work. Maybe it isn't actually something your character would do. But your willingness to play and try makes you so recastable, because I can see that you're willing to take my direction and trust me, even if it's not fully fitting with maybe where it should be yet. And that's why it's a growth process to create a show. So take direction, take it and play with it. Try something new. And the same thing when you're getting notes at the end of a run or at the end of a rehearsal, just take the note. Say thank you. No need to say, that's not what we did last time, or I did that. That attitude will get you nowhere. If you truly are confused about the note or something, approach the director after and talk it out. But take the direction, take the feedback, just say thank you, apply it, and move on. That will get you cast again, absolutely. That ties in with rule number 1, great attitude. And finally, number 6, be grateful. Be grateful for the leadership team, be grateful for the crew, be grateful for your fellow cast members. It is a teamwork process to put on a show, and everybody is playing their part. So you need to be thankful that they are there in the space, and we're just there to create art, which is the coolest thing. So we need to be grateful for the process, for the people in the space around us. So we have 6 tips that will help us get cast by the same director in the future. Be positive and respectful. Show up early and come prepared to work. Have done the homework. You know your lines, your objectives, your character beats, all of that stuff. 4, don't be a diva and cause drama. Bad, don't do that. 5, have fun with the collaborative spirit of it all. Work with your team, work with your director, work with your castmates, and have a great energy and attitude about it. 6, take direction well. When you get a direction, take it, apply it. See what happens. It's the concept of play, and be grateful for this process, because coming together with a team of people to create art is a fantastic thing to get to do. I hope these tips were helpful. My channel is all about getting involved in theater, from the actor to the director to the crews to the choreographers and all the hands that it takes to create theater. So if that interests you, come check it out, hit subscribe, and I would love to see you next time. And stay tuned because we have a lot of great videos coming up. Bye for now.